Some of the things that we've encountered along the way that industry has perceived to be burdensome includes the ITAR, the international export regulations that we have in place, which can, although well-intentioned, end up being a significant burden to our industry. We've also heard from a number of companies that they frankly have encountered a lot of difficulties in operating from the federal ranges. The Air Force is responsible for leading the Eastern Range at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station and the Western Range at Vandenberg Air Force Base. And between the Air Force, NASA involvement, and the FAA, then there's a feeling that there's too many folks looking over our shoulder and maybe there's some duplication and inefficiencies. So that has led some of the companies to look at potential launches from other places like Texas and other states to try to get out from under the federal bureaucracy, if you will. We have the same set of standards no matter where the launches occur. So launches may take place from Cape Canaveral in Florida or from California, New Mexico with Spaceport America or other locations, but our regulations will still ensure that the public is kept safe, and it's just a question of who has what responsibility in terms of actually carrying out those activities and those responsibilities. It might be the Air Force is essentially subcontracted to the launch operator. It might be the company providing services. There's a variety of different approaches. With several different government agencies involved, we need to be careful that we're not duplicating or contradicting one another. Fortunately, we've had great partnerships with the Air Force and with NASA for a number of years and are trying to do what we can to streamline the process. Congress has also taken an interest in that. In fact, in some of the legislation passed recently by both the House and the Senate, they're calling on the government agencies to work together to see if we can eliminate duplication and make sure that all of our requirements are up to date so that industry can be more successful while ensuring public safety. The FAA's regulations are found in the Code of Federal Regulations under Title 14, Part 400, and we have a number of different requirements that are spelled out there. Those are available on our website. And those are really a result of a number of years of collaboration with the Air Force. They've gathered over 50 years of experience in operating the ranges, and we worked carefully with them once we had the responsibility to oversee commercial space launches to ensure that we didn't have conflicting requirements. So we went through paragraph by paragraph and requirement by requirement to try to translate what the Air Force used into something that was a legitimate federal regulation. We tried to be performance-based, so rather than telling people how to meet a particular requirement, we think about what is the purpose that is intended and to see if there's a general way to describe that purpose and allow industry the flexibility to use their own creativity to meet that requirement.